The only change that ever happens is when people stand out.
And is there anyone in this United States that we do not treat as our brothers?
Yes.
Who?
Yeah.
The black people. Who else? Absolutely the Indians.
These riots really shouldn't surprise you. They're the same people lecturing you about white privilege and systemic racism. This isn't accidental.
They can't even stay in their own homes and not be exposed to racism if they turn on the television.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Every cult has the same goal, the utter submission of its members. Cult members surrender everything. They give up their physical freedom, where they can go, who they can see, how they can dress. But more than that, they give up control of their minds.
Slavery, the treatment of human beings as property, deprived of personal rights.
Cult leaders determine what their followers are allowed to believe, even in their most private thoughts.
The Europeans who preached a universal religion, and who had long ago outlawed enslaving fellow Christians, needed justification for a practice so obviously at odds with their ideals of equality. So they claimed that Africans were biologically inferior and destined to be slaves.
In order to do this, cults separate people from all they have known before. They force their members to renounce their former lives, their countries, their customs.
After being marched to slave forts on the coast, shaved to prevent lice, and branded, they were loaded onto ships bound for the Americas. About 20% of them would never see land again.
They allow no loyalty except to the cult.
He frequently used the NFL as a public platform to protest what he called police brutality and what he perceived as America's ongoing oppression against minorities in the country.
It's called empathy, and it's the capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing.
I don't support boycotts. Saturday's my football day. I'm just sick and tired of it.
It's different from sympathy in that you're putting yourself in someone else's place and understanding what they're going through, not just feeling sorry for them.
The first thing they attack always is the family. Families are the main impediment to brainwashing and extremism. That's true in every culture.
Fictive kin, the creation of family ties in order to replace the family ties that have been so brutally wrenched from you.
Never let them put the chains on your mind.
So if you're going to control individuals, if you're going to transform free people into compliant robots, the first thing you must do is separate them from the ones who love them most.
Where there is no justice, there is no liberty.
No justice! No justice! No justice! All right.